Hello everybody, welcome back to another Sarah Plays Warhammer 3 campaign, and today is the drop of the Tides of Torment DLC, which I haven't really been following up on as much as I probably should have, so I'm kind of going into this blind, but I think that'll make it more fun. So I'm hoping to have this come out soon. Because the DLC literally just opened up. Like, I just purchased it and I'm gonna play it right now, so we'll see how it goes. People have been asking me which lord of the new options I'm gonna choose, and I'm not really sure. So looking at the high elves, we now have Aislinn, I think is how you say it. So looking at him, ooh, Oceanids. And Lothern Skycutters. Interesting. Ships Company. So he's got a bunch of new units. So he's kind of like the high elf version of Lokier is sort of what I'm understanding. Upkeep for Oceanids, Sea Elementals, Merworm units, Iron-Handed Captain, Missile Strength, Campaign Movement, whilst at sea. See, I'm tempted because I do love the high elves a lot, but I think I'm going to, oh, sea lanes have no journey duration. No movement cost when traveling between sea and land. Oh, that's kind of awesome. But I've played high elves a lot, like offline, and I've done some, like a Tyrion campaign and whatnot. So I don't know that I'm going to play Aislinn. And then looking at Slaanesh. So obviously Nakari, and then we have T'Challa. So she looks like she's got a bunch of marauders, so she's like the human buffer. But this is cool. She can equip +1 additional weapon, so that's kind of awesome. Steals 10% of experience earned by other lords. Yeah, so she buffs the humans, the human people. So she's definitely one that I will play because I haven't played Slaanesh really at all. I don't think I have a recorded campaign of Slaanesh at all. Nakari is cool though. Like, I have wanted to play him at some point, so I'll have to like dive in and just do Slaanesh at some point. There's also the Mask of Slaanesh.
A stage.
The Accursed Maiden. So is this... I don't remember seeing this before. Is this a free legendary lord? Okay, so it looks like this lord buffs demonettes. It's kind of cool. It's got the... Oh gosh, the teeth. Oh my goodness, the teeth! Okay, so yeah, so she... I guess the Accursed Maiden, yeah. She buffs the demonettes. So interesting. I'll have to play them. But I'm thinking... I'm thinking I'm gonna go with Sayl the Faithless, Dolgan. Which is interesting because I feel like Dolgan is usually the vassal of someone. Kolek? Maybe not. But that is interesting. So, enact manipulations to undermine others, affecting their settlements, armies, or their entire faction, or strengthen your own forces. Hero, Lord and Hero recruit rank +2 for Shaman Sorcerers, Winds of Magic +10 all armies, Weapon Strength +20 for Kurgan Horsemen, Spell Intensity +10%, Miscast Base Chance -25%, enables Poison Attack for Kurgan Horseman units, and this ability called Nightmaw, which is a damage ability. So yeah, I think I'm gonna play as Sayl, and I'm really nervous about this because again, I have like very, very, very little experience with Norsca, but it was kind of a toss-up between Norsca and Slaanesh because I really have no experience with either faction, so I was holding off until this DLC to take the dive. So we'll see how this goes. I'm not sure, especially with him buffing horsemen. We all know I don't do super well with horsemen, so this ought to be interesting. As far as all of this, I'm going to keep it at hard. I don't want to dive into very hard for this because I'm not familiar with Norsca at all. And I'm not going to turn on the end game because I have played that so much, and I'm just kind of over it, to be honest. So, what's this? Unchecked, make better campaign decisions, increasing their tendency to survive longer and have a bigger impact. I mean, I don't know. If I'm playing Norsca, it might benefit me. Is that cheating if I do this? I don't know if I've ever played with minor faction potential. I mean, sure, we'll see how that goes. Oh, unusual location. So this is what happened to me in my Malekith campaign. I didn't even know this was a thing. I'm almost... There is a chance, albeit extremely small chance, that this cult can cause a potentially horrific and game-ending scenario through means of plague. Okay. Large difficulty increase via mass war declaration. Yeah, so this is what I got my I got in over my head is with the purple hand, because I was like, oh yeah, you can keep doing it as long as you don't put any of these locations at my settlements, and then they put them at my settlements. So I'm thinking enabling this option can eventually have a large impact on game balance. All right, I'm going to just uncheck all of these. I don't need shenanigans in this playthrough. Okay, I think we are good to go. So let's see how this goes, guys. A wonder of engineering and sorcery, the great bastion of Grand Cathay has endured throughout the Dragon Emperor's reign, preserving his ancient civilization against the horrors of the North. It has not repelled every threat, for within the borders of this great military power lurk infiltrators and pillagers from distant lands, seeking to gain advantage from newfound footholds. Yet on both sides of the bastion there are those who wish to see this empire crumble so they may profit from the pieces, while for the limitless demonic forces of chaos, annihilation would suffice. So yeah, no idea. No idea the new units here. Probably should have watched more of the trailers and read more of the notes. I was lazy and I didn't, so we're going into this almost blind. And then also leave out the fact that I really haven't done much with Norsca before this, so we'll see. But yeah, I watched the announcement trailer, so, well, I'll get to that after this.
The glory in service to the Chaos Gods ends in ruin for anyone who follows it in blind faith. Yet Sayl the Faithless walks a path of his own making. Though blind, his otherworldly sight shows him the way. No one can escape his treachery until it is too late. No one is beneath his friendship. No one above his betrayal. The path he walks is perilous, but it is his own, and so will be his glory.
Interesting.
The greater my goodwill, the greater the pain I hold in store.
All right, construct altars to fulfill Sayl's ultimate ambition of attaining his rival's arcane power through his malevolent dark ritual. Use Sayl's unique campaign abilities to give him the upper hand through manipulations against armies, settlements, and factions around him. Beware the attention of the gods garnered from use of manipulations which may bring a champion's challenge that must be resolved one way or another. Okay. Pillage and raise your enemy's settlements to reap the valuable spoils needed for further conquests in foreign lands and other uses. Okay, so raising settlements is kind of what I want to do. Hunt down creatures listed in the Monstrous Arcanum and defeat them in battle in return for unique and powerful trophies, Defeat the faction leaders of rival Norscan tribes to be given the option to form tribal confederations. Okay. So, anyway, real quick, I just wanted to mention I did watch the showcase. So, spoilers if you wanted to watch the showcase and not know what went on in it, I'm going to be just briefly touching on that. So, anyway, with the showcase, they announced Lords of the End Times, which I think is going to be a lot of fun because it's probably going to be Nagash and Neferata, I think. And then I was talking to my brother, and I think he said the other one is, oh, the Skaven guy. He told me who it was. I can't remember the name. It starts with an A. Let's see. Oh, no, it doesn't start with a T, but it has A's in there. Thanquol, I think. And then they mentioned in the showcase that there would be a free legendary lord. I'm not sure who that would be. But anyway, that'll be interesting. But I'm conflicted because I don't know if the Lords of the End Times like signifies the end of Warhammer Fantasy when we still need like Ind and Koresh, and there's other things that I feel like they could expand upon. So I don't want them to give up on it, but I'm also afraid. They announced Medieval 3, which a lot of historical fans were excited about. But also they said there's a big project they're working on that will be announced at the Game Awards in a few days, I think in a week. And a lot of speculation is that that's 40K. And if they start going the route of 40K, then I almost feel like fantasy is going to be like, tie a bow on it, it's finished. And I just never have gotten into 40K, so we'll see how things go. I'm going to be optimistic. Lord of the End Times sounds really cool. It sounds like they're making a lot of improvements to the game. Fingers crossed. We'll see. So that's kind of my thoughts on the showcase so far. But as far as this campaign goes, let's see what we have here. So I have manipulations. All right, manipulations are special actions that allow Sayl the Faithless to affect his campaign in various powerful ways. Can be selected and viewed within the panel for targeting friendly or enemy armies as well as foreign settlements displaying potential effects beneath. Ah, the eyeball freaks me out, man. 4 manipulations are available from the start, with 3 further manipulation tiers becoming available below as progress is made towards Sayl's Dark Ritual. Once a manipulation and its target have been selected, it may be performed via this button. Okay. It triggers a cooldown and increases the attention of the gods. Each manipulation performed increases the attention of the gods, gradually filling the central circular bar by varying amounts as detailed in the Leering Oculus tooltip. With less frequent manipulation activity, attention can also decrease. The circular attention of the gods bar is divided into segments, with tooltips detailing the different levels of heightened attention. Increasing level will cause dilemmas with potentially undesirable consequences. Okay. So this gives the cooldown on when the attention will drop. So here's the different thresholds. Okay. So what do we have here? We have grants visibility over all of the target factions, regions, and armies. Hero action success chance plus 30%. Ambush defense chance. Okay. This is instantly gain plus 250 spoils, income from all enemy buildings, acquire a random rare magic item. Vigor in battle, tired, leadership -6. Okay. Cooldown -25% to all spells. The target character will gain a percentage of all... Ooh. Plus 25%. Okay. Alright, I don't know... Disable animation. What does that do? Oh. Oh, that just makes it... It's like swinging back and forth or whatever. Okay, so those are the manipulations. This is the Dark Ritual, which I need to build chaos altars. So to begin the Dark Ritual, I must own 3 settlements. Okay. And technology, war customs, tribal strength, and conquests. Oh, okay. or occupy hexawaddle. Oh boy. Man, that's gonna... Oh, this is gonna make me travel a lot. Oh, mastery of elemental winds for all spellcasters. Vanguard deployment when fighting against Cathay. Okay. Wowza. Alright. Tribal strength, so this is probably... Oh, I see. This is like campaign benefits. And then war customs are actually like the unit buffs. Oh, I don't even know what units to use. Other than Kurgan Horseman, I don't know that he really buffs all that much. This is for monsters. This is also kind of for monsters. And then this is for recruit rank and leadership for marauders. I think the majority of my army right now is marauders. So I have Marauder Bearmen, Marauders, Marauder Bearmen Great Weapons, Kurgan Horsemen, and Cursed Etten Rune Caller. Interesting. Dual personality. That constantly vie for control and dominance. What does that mean? Okay, so Savage. Enabled if hit points are less than 50%. It's like a heal. And Betrayer. Enabled if hit points are greater. Oh, that's super interesting. Before I start to do anything, though, I'm thinking I should pick one of these. I think campaign line of sight and control. I think I kind of want to go with campaign movement to start. And then this, oh, it's cost spoils. All right, so I have 250 spoils to start. And I think it said raising settlements gets me more spoils. But on the flip side, I also need to occupy settlements to get my dark ritual stuff. So there's a lot going on. And I feel that every time I start a new campaign, but this is a lot. So looks like we're starting directly above Cathay, which kind of fits with what we saw. So, all right, let's get this party started and do our first battle against Tor. So it says close victory, medium casualties. It's not the worst starting battle I've seen. I think, is it Thoric of the dwarves has a really difficult starting battle. This one's not too bad. I say that and watch it be bad. But hey, at least I have a hero and they don't have a hero, so I have the leg up. And I've got the Etten rune guy, so what was it? His name was Cursed Etten Rune Slayer? Rune Keeper? Rune Caller. Okay. Okay, so these guys have Vanguard deployment. I don't have any range. So this is going to be a big change from playing the Dark Elves. Alright. Alright, let's start by pulling everybody back like I normally do. Okay. Also, just look at this map. I've played on this map before, but it's just so crazy. Imagine living in a world where this... there's like a little portal. Where like this is like a reality for you. It's just amazing to me. It gives me like... I don't like it. Alright, so I feel like these guys are pretty tanky. And these guys are more like DPS. So tank, DPS, and then your regular marauders are just kind of in the middle. So I'm going to put them on either side. Might move these guys down. Put these guys right here. Something like that. Okay. He's a caster. Starts with a leadership. Oh, because of difficulty. Must be. Okay. And then you are a melee specialist. So I might move you guys over just a wee bit more and then have the Fimir Noble here. Okay.
Starter.
And then the Cursed Etten. I'm not really sure how to use him, but he probably will come in handy. And then the Horsemen, I'd like to have as flankers. But I have a feeling...
The other side is a maddening hellscape.
I was gonna say, I attacked them, so they're going to... I'm gonna have to probably charge in. Unless I have some spells that I can use. If I can get close... Closer. I don't want to trigger these guys just yet. Okay, so let me just pause for a second. So we have Wind Blast. I'm familiar with that. Lure of Heavens. And Enfeebling Foe. Familiar with both of those. Oh, I have to get close for this spell, though. That I could do kind of right away. But I also wonder if I should just charge on in. You know what I mean? See if they move to engage. They only have the one ranged unit. And then Marauders, Marauder Great Weapons, Marauder Great Weapons. Are you... They are armor piercing. So... Actually, probably should have you also help. And then Sayl is a slow boy. His speed is 33. Okay. So they're making their move. These guys are going to come in from behind and hopefully flank. Alright, I'm going to target... Alright, Marauder Berserkers are probably the ones I'm going to want to target with... Let's actually have you guys come over here to the Marauders. And you're a melee specialist, so I wonder if I could get you to go after the Chieftain. I'm going to debuff the Berserkers.
From the heavens to the shadows.
Okay. You don't have any fancy abilities yet, but I'm gonna have you try to go after them. Alright, so one horse here, one horse here. What's this? Can I do that? I don't know what this... How bad this is gonna be. It's probably gonna hit my own guys. Ooh, kind of made them flee all of a sudden.
But unbound. The winds obey me. Before our axes rush. Damned by the
Alright, so this guy's got some good stuff I didn't realize. Like Flock of Doom. Oh. Oh, poop. I should have. I don't know if he's going to be able to get there in time. Alright. But I wonder if I can take this guy down. I don't think he can get there because his speed is 37 and his is 32. Although I probably could have the horseman slow him down, but also could use the horseman to take on fleeing people. Oh, he's so cool looking. Look at his saggy gut. And head. Say, they'll probably take him out before I can get there, but... debuff him some more. I don't want, like, friendly fire. But I just want to see him. How do I know? I guess I could watch and see if I take damage. Okay, he's done. We'll just end it there. So decisive victory, no mere victory. Fates were rewritten. So I feel like that went better than the auto-resolve would have given me. Although their Marauder Berserkers did still do quite a bit of damage. My Marauders took the most damage. Well, it looks like the hero may have taken more damage, but that's to be expected because they're like the very base unit. So, I'm not mad about that. Now, let's see what's next on the agenda. It didn't appear that I had enough movement to make it to the settlement, so we'll see if I have to end the turn before I can try to take the settlement as well. Okay, so we have unit experience, army replenished, treasury, so typical. I'm gonna just take the replenishment. And let's see. Oh, I can. Okay, I can make it. So defeat an army belonging to Avag. Okay. Ooh, the Pigeon Plucker Pendant. Armor and melee defense. And occupy Broken Mountain. I could get the Ruby Ring of Ruin. I think I'm going to move the Pigeon Plucker Pendant over to Valgar, though.
Sayl the Faithless.
Because he's the one that's going to be in melee more often.
Arch-sorcerer of the Dolgan.
Ooh, the Viperous Staff. Upkeep -5. I don't mind that. Leadership for Kirk and Horsemen. All right, skills. So he gets... Ooh, he's got like a bunch of like different... Okay, Chain Lightning's not bad. Occam's Mind Razor. Penumbral Pendulum. I love a good Penumbral Pendulum. Dreadful Master, Immune to Psychology. Okay, Ardent Abominations. Okay, so he buffs the Cursed Eden units. Leader of the Dolgan, Kurgan Horsemen. Oh, that's right, for the Monstrous Arcanum. And then War Mammoth War Shrine. Okay, that'll be cool to get. Backstabbing Sorcery. Ooh, Regeneration. And Ward Save. Oh, now we're talking. Weapon Strength for my army. Campaign movement range. Oh, there's so many good options. I'm going to go with campaign movement range to start. And then we'll probably try to get some of his spells. Casualty replenishment rate sounds good too, though. Wielder of the Mists. All right, well, too many options. Let's go after a Broken Mount and see. Alright, it says decisive victory and low casualties, and because I'm kind of at the end, I probably normally would fight this as a settlement battle, though. It's the same map, so I'm just gonna auto-resolve this, and... Okay, so raise a Chaos Altar, I don't have enough spoils. Pillage and raise, I get spoils, but I need to occupy 3 things for this Dark Ritual, so I'm going to occupy it. I mean, I could sack it, but I'm going to just occupy it. Okay. So I got the Ruby Ring of Ruin and the Mammoth Hide Cape, melee defense and missile resistance. So what are we seeing here? The Ruby Ring of Ruin. I'm tempted to also put this on this guy because his melee defense is not great. But I also want Sayl to be defensed. I don't know. And flaming attack armor. Ooh, yeah, we'll give him the... I don't want to give him everything, so we'll keep this on sale. I also really dislike his tentacle arm. Bothers me. All right, let's go with some of his spells to start. And then this guy, Dark Horror, but I think I'm going to do increased mobility. All right, and then, okay, Norscan factions can send their tribesmen into a province to raid, instill fear, improve their devotion to the Chaos Gods. Use the marauding actions to spend spoils or reduce your own control and receive benefits. Only one marauding action can be active at a time. Okay. So, walls. I usually do walls. And this is for raiding camps. I think... Oh, this costs spoils. This does not. So defensive supply 750 adds defenses. Oh, battle spot here will be unwalled. Or you can have defensive supplies plus 1,000 and more garrison units. Very interesting. Or I can do income control, income and growth. I'm going to break the mold and go with income and growth here to start. All right, and I'm going to grab some... Let's grab some Marauder Hunters for some diversity, I guess. All right, nobody likes me.
An affront to the
Avec
gods.
wants peace, but I don't want to do that, so. All right, I think, guys, we're gonna end our first turn of this campaign. So exciting stuff. There's a lot to keep in mind. I'm still not quite sure how this campaign's gonna play out, but it seems like it's gonna be a lot of fun, so I'm looking forward to it. And I think it's about time that Norsca got some recognition. They've kind of been that bleh faction, and hence why I've never really played Norsca before. But trying to fight Cathay is going to be a challenge. So we'll hang out here north of the Bastion for a bit, but we're probably going to have to go past the Bastion and pick on Meow maybe, so. Alright. Alright, well, that's the first turn. We did not so bad. So thank you guys so much for watching. Give me your thoughts. Let me know your opinions. If you bought the DLC and you're playing your own campaigns, definitely let me know how things are going for you. I'm very excited to hear. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you'll come back and see me in the next one.